Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. It's wind, it's blowing a gale here. When I set this thing up outside, it wasn't this bad. Now it's blowing a gale again. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I'm looking at the camera now up here, look. And Christina's with me. Juliani's online, so is Ian. And I was downloading the video that we're going to show today because I forgot to put it on the iPad. I'd done everything, I just forgot to put it on the iPad. So I thought, I'm out here, I'll just download it from the cloud instead of going in and transferring it. Anyway, that was weird. So it's very windy, but it's quite warm, or as Christina says, it's Tim warm. So she's got a pulley on. I've not got me thing on yet, my cardigan, but it's ready. It's here. Okay, so we have Christina. Hi, Chris.
Hey.
How the devil are you?
I'm quite fine, thank you.
You're quite fine, are you?
I missed the sun, so...
It was fairly sunny this afternoon.
Yeah.
And we have Juliani. Hi, Juliani.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, you're looking very purple today.
Yeah, purple. It's lavender energy.
Lavender energy. And we've got Ian Millar. Hi, Ian. How are you?
Hi, folks. How we doing?
We're doing quite well. And we're going to go like this today. Is that right? So if I point this way, no, I'm wrong.
Nope.
I always do that, don't I? I always do that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. I've got the t-shirt. I've got the t-shirt.
All right.
Thank you for Dennis and Wenny for giving me the t-shirt. I know that I don't need it all the time, but I do need it. Now if I look this way, I'm pointing to Chris. And Ian's below me, and over there, over there is Juliani.
Yeah, come on, that's good.
I've still got a little bit of a cough. So thank you for watching, as they say. And this, my friends, is Balcony Banter. Oh, stopped it too early. There you go. So, how the devil is everybody? Let's see what they're saying online. They were on early, and they're all saying moments later. Carl was saying, Tim, great news in England. No face masks, no COVID passports after the 27th of January. It's almost over. If it wasn't for the wearing of the face mask, you wouldn't notice the difference here in England and the 20,000 people dying. Good evening, Tim and everybody. Actually, there's a lot less people dying at the moment, which is a good thing. There's a lot more people getting infected, so I think eventually it will become endemic, as they say. Is this doable here? Is this wind doable? Is it okay?
Yeah, you're okay.
Because I can hear the wind outside as well, not just through the microphone. Yeah. That's the thing.
All right.
I'm asking you guys online now. Oh no, you can hear the same as the people online, right? But you can't hear the wind that bad, can you? Okay.
No, it's just a wee bit flat, but that's all.
Okay.
It's quiet again. That's okay.
Say again, it's quiet again. Oh no, it's not quiet anymore. It's like somebody saying, "Is my can you check my indicators?" And Christina goes, "Are my indicators working?" And Christina goes, "Yes, no, yes, no, yes."
No, that's an old joke. It was me.
This is an old joke. You can't hear the wind. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig. Where am I there? That's the camera there. So, my diet has been pretty good. On Monday, I weighed myself, and I was 116.4. Somebody pulled me up in it because I said in the video there was 16.4, which made me about 35 pounds. So I would be a waif. But there you go. I'm on the alcohol-free beer today. Alcohol-free. And I've only got one of them, so I can't gorge myself on alcohol-free beers.
Zum Wohl.
Thank you. I was a bit down. Oh. What was that? Oh, an ant. Go. Oh, wait. Spit it out. Spit it out. I was on a downer on Monday. I did a Monday moan instead of a Monday meetup. And
Monday moan.
I know, and I like to thank everybody that contacted me and said, Tim, you're doing a great job. Tim, you're not boring. Tim, we like the content that you're doing. Because I was sort of like on a downer. I was on a bit of a downer. I'm not often on a downer. It could be the alcohol deficiency. I don't know. But I was on a bit of a downer. And so all the people that cheered me up, so I'm much cheerier today. I just want to go out and film with my new camera, and I can't, because first of all the weather's rubbish, and secondly there's not a lot to film unless you're going out down a pub, are you? So, but I'm going down a pub, but I'm only going to have a coffee or something else. There's a couple of people that are over already, and they said they want to meet up, and I postponed meet up Mondays till further notice because of the weather and because of I had a cough. But I've actually opened it up for next week, for the 24th. So if you're on the island on the 24th, we will come and meet you somewhere. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to go up on that terrace at the top there, but it will be somewhere in the village. So basically, all you got to do is get to Cayo Salvaje, and you can meet us up on Monday around about 5:30, and we'll stay for a couple of hours, have a chit chat with you, maybe down the bottom. We probably won't go live if we're not in a place where we can go live, like if there's music and stuff, but we will still meet up, and I will record some of it so that you can have a look at it later. So I'm not sure whether we're actually going to go live on Monday, but we are available on Monday afternoon, evening, let's say. The only thing I ask is that if you do want to come, please go to timothydowd.com, and there's a button that says register here, and I've set up in the website a little very simple registration process. Just got to put your email address in and how many people are coming, and just press the button, and then you get a message back from me with, well, it says tickets, but it's not tickets. It's just a registration that I know you're coming and who's registered. So yeah, if you want to do that, go to the website timothydowd.com, and on one of the buttons there it says register for Meetup Monday, and we'll see if that works.
Good mind.
Okay.
Good mind. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. So that's all I've got for the moment. Didn't look at the COVID today because I'm fed up with it. But what I have seen is that the amount of infections is going up and down massively. But the amount of people in intensive care has not changed. So there's still only, let's say, 30 people in intensive care and 300 in hospital in Tenerife. That's with 49,000 infections. And I look back at the old figures, and it was the same with 5,000 infections with the other variants, the Delta, for instance. So it looks like that. It's going to end up becoming endemic. In fact, if you go to Janet Anscombe's website, she has an article there saying that the government has announced that they will treat the disease as endemic after this wave goes down. So this is the 6th wave. When this goes down, they will treat it as endemic, which probably means that they're all the measures that are in place will stay in place, if you like. But once we get down to like level 3 or level 2, we'll just say we're going to live with it, and you've got to live with the disease. They're still recommending vaccinations and boosters. They're still recommending hand washing, distancing, and wearing masks when you're in a crowd. Obviously, at the moment, they've got this blanket wearing masks everywhere. But to tell you the truth, with the Kalima, it's probably a good idea to wear the mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And me with the cough, I don't want to be going out and going, spreading my bronchitis there. So we have a great video today. In fact, it's not really a video because it's just there's no people in it. It's moving pictures, but there's no people in it. Now, what I did do, Giuliani, I've got this software that transcribes it, so I embedded captions.
Aliens?
Captions. Ebbe.
Woo! I can't wait to see that.
No, but unfortunately, that made the file twice as big. So I downloaded the small file just now. But I'll send it to you because
Okay.
you can have that for your website or for your thing.
Thank you.
Stop eating the curry and we'll hear no wind at all, says Tony. Julianne, your hair looks nice, says David Longton. And David Butler
Oh,
saying
thank you.
hi to everybody. Neil Davidson, that's what your YouTube family are all about, Tim. Family, help family. You know, it is really good what you've all did there. What did Pink Panther say when he trod on an ant? Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Okay. It's okay, I have my noise cancelling headphones. Jeffrey, very important if you're with the noise cancelling headphones, you've got to remember to keep on again, okay? I agree with Heather, not boring at all. We're not boring. Oh, well, at least we're not boring. Tim, when you do the Tenerife government meet again to decide whether you stay in level 4 or drop down to level 3, they actually meet tomorrow, but the news today was that they're going to put Gran Canaria and Fuerteventura up to 4 and keep, they're probably going to keep us there. So it's we're not at the stage now. They're not going about number of infections now. They're going about a lot of other things, and nobody knows what the decisions are. But there was on the official government news page today, they say that it looks like we're going to stay in level 4 in Tenerife, and Gran Canaria and Fuerteventura are going to join us. So, and everybody else in level 3. So that's not good. That is not good. Okay, if I've missed your Denise Pearson, good. Agree with Heather, not boring. Thank you very much. Look forward to hope you to continue. I will continue, don't worry. I'm actually going to start the walks again next week.
Woo! Can I join?
If anytime. I'm getting
Good,
up at 8,
good.
so I'm going to be out of the house by 8:45. I'm hoping to be wherever I am at 9, and start that. We'd like to wish Mark Hawley's daughter Lauren a happy 21st birthday for tomorrow. Now, normally I don't congratulate people to their birthday until their birthday, but I'm going to make an exception, Lauren. I wish you a wonderful day tomorrow. Have a fantastic time. The key of the door. Never been 21 before. And nothing changes apart from the years become faster towards the grave. Oh, we're shaking.
God.
Watching from Castle Harbour in Los Cristianos, says Sue Fedak. Buenas tardes, Maria. Buenas tardes. Pete and Shell here, by the way. This is us. That's just a bit of a draft, Tim, says Ian the Dorman. It is, yeah. Draft. Like double diamond on draft. I'm going way back now. Okay, nearly done. Right, we've done that. So, we've picked everybody up now. Hope it's better soon, Maria Alti. Oh, hi, Heather, Julie. Hope you're both well. What's up with Ian? No? Okay. Wish I was 21, says Sarah Charles. I do not wish I was 20. Do you wish you were 21, Chris?
Nope.
Why don't you wish you were 21?
Because the times are different now. We were a lot freer. No COVID, no iPhones, nothing.
So you just enjoyed yourself?
Yeah.
You're nothing
Yeah.
I would like to hear about your stories, Chris, one day, when you were 21.
She was a rebel, weren't you, kid?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
She was the middle child of 4, which is quite hard to be, but there you go. Second daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The first daughter was really holy.
yes.
No problem with her.
Uh-huh. So you decided to throw a spanner in the works, did you?
So you were the black sheep.
Uh-huh. Motorbike gangs.
Wow.
Roxy in Straubing.
The Roxy in Straubing, there you go. That was a disco. Did you have knife fights outside, did you? Some skinheads.
No.
I was never a disco fiend.
No, I can imagine you as at a roller disco, Ian. That was probably yours, was it? Roller disco
Some
in Glasgow.
Glasgow, Glasgow.
Glasgow, Glasgow.
That's it. I'll better be careful. Moira's no on the night.
Uh-oh.
I'll be getting into trouble again.
Get in trouble, get in trouble. Oh, I've got this.
Yeah.
This is new.
Oh,
Text
Ooh.
one, text two. I'm just testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Juliani, what's the video about today?
Well, actually, it can help your moaning Monday.
Except I've listened to it. I've listened to it 15 times now.
Yeah. Well, I wish you had listened before the Moaning Monday. No, it's basically what it's about is how to, when you're feeling a little bit low, and sometimes it happens on Monday, yeah, then how to get out of that wormhole quickly. And
Okay.
what you can do. So I'm in that video. I give some tips on what I personally like to use in those situations because it happens to any one of us. And yes, I hope you find it useful. And maybe in the chat you can also describe what you are doing, what kind of tips and tricks you are using to get yourself out of that dark spot, or yeah, just maybe a lazy Monday and a blue Monday mood. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video.
Okay, I'm going to mute us, and here we go.
Hello, this is Juliana, and welcome back to my channel, which is all about spreading love, sprinkling happiness, and living an authentic, balanced way of life. So what I would like to talk to you about today is how can you actually overcome a bad moment. We all know this. You feel it coming, a certain negative energy that's coming up, but maybe we don't. Sometimes myself, I get stuck in that too, and then we don't know how to cope with it. We don't know how to shift this negativity into something positive. So we don't know how not to engage and get soaked into a spiral of negativity, which ultimately attracts more of what we actually don't want. But because we're ignorant of shifting our thoughts to something more productive, we engage, or we just let things happen to us instead of taking active control. So I've come up with a few tools, and I would like to share those tools with you, how you can actually take control over those thoughts that come into your mind when negativity knocks at your door. So first point that I would like to emphasize is get distracted. So distraction sometimes has a negative association, because we can get distracted by many things. You can abuse drugs or drink alcohol or whatever, but that's not the distraction I'm talking about. I would like to tell you that there are different ways you can distract yourself and to intelligently distract yourself by co-working with the higher forces, actually. So distraction can be in positive action. For example, when you act on the needs you have. Everyone has certain needs in life, that need to be fulfilled in order to be happy, in order to live an abundant life. So if you, for example, are a person who loves singing or who loves dancing and go a little crazy sometimes, then just act it out, just act it out. Don't hold yourself back on it, because that's what you are. That's your essential being. So act on it. That's positive action. Don't suppress it. Let it out. Just let it out, and you will see that it makes you feel better, and all the things that make you feel better, you express them, and that shows in your face, and that shows in your body language, and you will start attracting more positive things in your life, people and situations, circumstances. When you feel at ease with your own body and with your own behavior, then that expresses in all kinds of situations. Another thing that I love to use when I sort of have a low moment is I practice gratitude. So, well, gratitude is very powerful because it shifts your thoughts from a lower level to a higher level. And I just try to picture people who, or situations, well, the people actually, that are worse off in that moment than I am. So I just tell myself, well, there are people out there who have a worse life than I have. So my situation in the end is not that bad. So it could be always worse. I mean, just be grateful for little things. It might sound stupid, but I'm actually grateful each time for my eyesight. Yeah, that's very true, because I'm grateful for the things I can see. I'm grateful for nature I can see. I'm grateful for the faces, other people's faces I can see, their laughter, their tears, their emotions. I'm grateful for that, to see all this beauty. So that's not something we should take for granted. So gratitude is very, very powerful. Even you might even want to write it down, because that makes you think about more things you can be grateful for, and you will see that this exercise is going to help you out of a low moment very, very quickly. So this is an exercise I really can recommend to get you shifted from negativity to positivity instantly. Another exercise you can do is you can try to see where you can help others. Where can you leave somebody better off than before? And how can you maybe enrich them? How can you give something to someone else? And then ultimately you will get it back. Maybe not from that person, because they don't have the possibility to return it right away. But it makes you feel better instantly, and the return will come from somebody else or some other source. Just have faith in the higher power. The universe is going to take care of it. So helping others is always a good way to overcome bad moments, because you abandon your focus, your negative focus, and you focus on where you can give something instead of indulging in self-pity or how you want to call it. So just try that. And the last one I want to mention, and that is maybe a little bit far out, but just imagine yourself being a sponge and just soak up love. Love is the most powerful force on earth. And even people who say, well, I don't need love, love is something for romantic people, even those people who say that, they are most of the times the ones that need love the most. So just try to act in the name of love. And that sounds also very far out, but it's actually very close, you know. Soak in love. It's like breathing air. It's essential for living, right? So breathing air, imagine breathing in love. Only think love. Make your thoughts about love. And try to spread love. And how do you spread love? You express it in your words and in your actions, instead of engaging in gossiping or negative talk about others. Try to not engage. If you cannot come up with positive words or something nice to say about somebody else, then just leave it. Just don't engage, you know. But just try to shift your thinking to love and try it. It has done me a lot of good, and it attracted a lot of loving feelings from others who I could inspire. And it's a very, very powerful tool to use. So I hope this helped a little bit. And if you have any questions, you can leave me a comment. And I hope to hear from you soon. And don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you again soon.
And we're back in the room. That was very nice, that, Giuliani. I went and got a sponge, and then I breathed in love and choked.
Well done, Juliana. That was very nice. I could actually sit and listen to that again.
Good.
Yeah.
Next time I make sure it will be with some water.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I would love
This
it.
is Juliana, and welcome back to my channel.
Thanks for the lovely features, huh? Thank you. That was amazing. Thanks too.
Amory Elton, she wrote a long comment there. Music can motivate your mood and love dancing, also by giving others emotionally and practically changes your mood when down, in my experience.
Yes, absolutely. And I think Anne is really one of those lovely people who are making a big change just by being such a lovely person and sharing this love. So he's always giving the thumbs up for everyone. Thank you, Anne.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support. and dancing and singing. Yeah. Julie, exactly. Julie Wade, she was mentioning that as well. Singing and dancing, and it really helps any kind of movement, and involving the body and moving freely. I think that cheers you up instantly. Yeah, that's a quick
Jeffrey's
fix.
got a good one there. It's getting rid of the mental vampires.
That's
I like
it.
that. Is my
The
main start
suckers.
of the day, and a nice brew of coffee and feeding the colony of sparrows that has decided to stay here for the winter counts for the little things. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yes. You know, like when we had 2 days ago, we
Mm-hmm.
had the rain and the thunder and lightning. It
Mm-hmm.
was
Christina saw that.
such a great moment actually to just listen to the rain and the thunder and
Mm-hmm.
lightning, to be in that moment. We don't really get that very often here, don't so it's quite a moment to enjoy and taking in.
Yeah. Do you, I mean, do you people, you mentioned thunder and rain there. I mean, you people in the climate that you are out there, do you find when it's raining refreshing?
I personally do.
I like
Yeah.
the smell of the rain, and also when you hear it on the window at night,
Yeah, and you're in
and
bed
you're in
and
bed
you
and you snuggle in. If you're carrying shopping to the car, it's not as fun. But
No.
but yeah, if you're in the house and it doesn't tend to rain here and be cold. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's usually warm rain. So
Yeah.
Now you actually said it there. I mean, the climate that you're in, you actually smell it. You actually you're able to sense the different smells
Yeah.
when it's there. I mean, we found out one year that we were there when it was really heavy. I mean, it rained for it was well over 24 hours, and we knew right away whenever you went out, it was a different sense altogether. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you enjoy that at that time, Ian?
Yes, we did actually.
Yeah.
It was nice to stand back and watch the locals their antics where it was heavy rain.
Yes.
especially driving,
Exactly,
Oh yeah.
exactly.
especially driving on the
Yeah.
autopista.
We had that one year in Ibiza. It was a Friday actually, something similar to what we had before, and the hotel receptionist, quite truly, she says, "We just don't know how to cope when we get sudden downpours. It looks lovely, everything's nice and refreshed and everything after it, but you just can't cope with it. Sudden downpours right now."
It's true. I mean, here the buildings are usually not so well prepared as maybe in your countries.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's it. That's it.
Especially if you're in a bar on the Fanya Bay beach, because they've usually just got a little bit of cloth as a roof. And if you're
Yeah.
sat in one of those and you rush in when it starts to rain, you sit down and all of a sudden it goes
Yeah.
bush.
Yeah,
think-
and I mean, oftentimes when here it rains, and especially people coming as holiday makers, I remember they didn't really know what to do at this moment, because the expectations were something else, were sunshine and beach and cocktails and all that. Maybe, and then it rains, and it just doesn't really fit into their image in that very moment. So oftentimes it felt like people were just walking around and not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they were getting very creative though at that time.
David Butler was saying, put things in perspective. Once feeling very low leaving work, I thought, what's the worst thing? And then an asteroid crashing in front of me, wiping out all life on Earth. I smiled on the
Oh,
way home. Have you
Don't
seen the
look up.
Have you
Then.
seen the film Don't Look Up? You've got
Yes,
to
I
go and watch
did,
that.
and I truly enjoyed it.
I think it's a sort of a parable for climate change, but and also the social media and yeah, I don't want to say no, I'm not going to say capitalist structure, but I am a capitalist structure.
yeah.
GM25
I think,
democracy in Europe in Europe.
uh, I think, Juliana, what you were actually saying in your, shall we call it a talk? Um, I think when you've had a down spell, um, I think basically I would be sitting down myself and trying to take sort of control control of my mind.
Yeah,
Just try and erase the bad stuff. To
yeah,
do that, I would be sort of recalling sort of the good things that I had
hmm
in my life. Um, I would try again and start and fill up that positive basket. I keep going on about their baskets. There's a
yeah.
positive basket and their
Good.
negative baskets, and that. Um, I would I'd be looking again to start filling up my positive basket. I would speak to my friends, um, go out and have a laugh, and have a joke with
Yeah,
them. You
yeah,
know, get your mind going, get your mind back and focus on what you would be doing. You
yes,
know, um, another thing I would probably do is I often do it myself actually just now is just go out into the outside environment, just
yeah,
enjoy the
yeah,
fresh air,
yeah,
you know, uh, and nature,
yeah.
taking nature, because you could walk out one week and you see different things. You could go out the next week and what you've seen is completely changed. Take it in,
Absolutely.
absorb it, keep it, get it into your
Yeah,
mind, keep your mind clear. Again,
perfect.
fill up that positive basket. Remember what I keep going on about, the seesaw effect.
Yeah,
Keep your positive basket full.
yeah. Keep it full. And Ian, I mean, you are really one that goes in, fits in perfectly, as well as Tim and Christine, with the third point I was making, helping others. I mean, look how you've been helping us, Ian, and Tim and Christine, and how we help each other. So that I think what started out as something maybe not intentionally helping, became sort of like this ripple effect of positivity, and it's a very good cluster, I think.
You've said it again.
I'm sorry, kids. We're
we've
blowing off the balcony.
oh, get the anchors out. Throw the anchors out.
I've
Anchor
had to
yourself
move.
out.
I've had to mute the thing because otherwise we wouldn't hear you speaking.
I think it's nice to form a team, a small
Yes.
team that all works together. It doesn't have to be a great team with 10, 20 guys. Just a small team. You all
No.
work together and put out a wee bit positivity
Yeah.
into the world. You know.
Yes, and then automatically you this team is attracting other like-minded people, or people in the same harmony, and maybe the advantage, I think, as well, of what we are doing right here is that you're not exposed directly,
Yeah.
so you can just enjoy and take it in, and then let it have an effect on you.
Yeah.
And then whenever you feel more free and comfortable to comment, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
I think it's a lovely community that we have, and
Yeah.
and then very much something to be grateful for, which I
I
am.
Yeah, I wrote down 4 words when I was listening to you. One was nature, which I
Mm-hmm.
spoke about. One was gratitude.
Yeah.
One was helping others. And the last one was love,
Love.
which we have
Yeah.
covered in some of your previous
Yes.
blogs on that. That
Yes.
was my thing. To me, it all goes together. It all goes into your positive basket, and it keeps you happy. It keeps the outlook good, keeps you focused, keeps you going
Yeah.
forward.
Absolutely, yeah. And you
Yeah.
can make this very individually yours. I mean, as love is not only hearts and all that kind of thing, and romance. It's not only that. It's a whole lot of other aspects which we all have covered before, and you can make it your own. Pick your own what is the best for you, and just do more of it so that it can actually also uplift you in the first place. When I'm talking about the 3 cups, it's filling and keeping those 3 cups very much well filled, so that they're never empty, so then we can also give more again.
Well, if you've got
Yeah.
cups and Ian's got baskets, then I've got plates.
There you
Good.
are now. Look at that.
We got a lot of
Well,
geschirr.
we've got a lot on our
Who's-
plates.
Who's got the glasses?
The glasses, well, the cups and the glasses. See, a copper is a glass anyway. It's a glass anyway.
Oh, well, that'll do.
Go on. Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
people
that'll
saying,
do.
"Don't look up there." Evening
Don't
balcony
look up.
banter. Ali Bennett, hi Ali in the background. Don't say it's tonight. The asteroid passes close to the Earth. I actually looked into the asteroid thing and the near-Earth objects, NEOs as they're called, and there is a. People are asking how realistic is it that we would only find out 6 months before the end of the world, and they said, well, if it's a comet that's been out there and they sort of like revolve around the sun every million years or something, then if they come in pretty fast. And there was one just in November last year that we could see in the sky with the naked eye, and that came in, and we only saw that like 6 months before it passed us. So the difference is that we would know 6 months before that there's a comet coming, but whether it's actually going to cross the orbit and hit us is very, 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 very unlikely, but not impossible. So
Yeah.
True.
yeah, but you would only actually get about 6 months' notice if there was one.
Right.
And then we can choose what to do with those 6 months, right?
Well, I would get a sponge, a basket, some plates, and some cups, and fill myself up with love.
Exactly.
Good
That's
man.
exactly
Well
what I do.
said. Well said.
Because the thing is, if you know you've got 6 months to live, right, then you live to the best of your ability, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
why not do that now?
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Why wait until you got 6 months to live to start living?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to get political again now. I was reading the DM25 manifesto today. DM25 is a democracy in Europe, pan-European political party, and they put out a manifesto in 2016, and well, we are writing it, in fact. If you're a member of the party, then you end up writing the manifesto so you can join in and stuff like that. And it's to do with love, it's to do with sharing, it's to do with making sure that everybody has got a baseline that they don't worry. So depression is created because of scarcity. So when you sort of say you're feeling down or you're feeling miserable, a lot of it to do with that you have to grind to survive, and surviving isn't living. And then you look online and you see all these people who are living, like us in Tenerife, and you get more depressed sometimes. And so this DM25 sort of puts it into perspective and says that the technology that we have today and the automation that's coming, there's going to be loads more unemployment. So we're going to have to get out of the idea that doing nothing is lazy. Doing nothing means you've got time to be creative. So what they're trying to do now is to put it in our minds that we need to be able to have one person, one voice, one vote. Sorry about that. One person, one vote. And that means that you are part of the thing you're doing. So if you're working for a corporation, you're not just a corporation lackey where the bosses get millions and you get just enough to live on. You actually invest in yourself. And I think that's what Julianne is saying as well. You have to invest in yourself to be able to get it back. You know, I mean, plates, filling your plates is investing in yourself, or filling your basket or filling your cup is investing in yourself. And you can't do that if you're being ground down with a boot on your face, which is what's happening. And a lot of people don't even know they got a boot on their face. If you look at your bank account and you say, could I survive 3 months without a pay packet, without losing my house? And most people will say, no, I can't. Most people will not be able to survive 3 months without a pay packet. And that's terrible. And we have the technology today and the will to do it. It's just the oligarchs, the media, and the people who are in charge want to keep it the same. So not that I want to go on a downer with political, but I think we need to rethink the way that we run our lives. We need to imagine the future as we want it and work towards that future. And not to say, politicians, they're all the same, we can't trust them, and leave them to it. You know, we can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
we have to take responsibility for what we want, and then make a plan and action.
That's right, that's
Just
right,
look up DIEM25, DIEM25.
Yeah, take responsibility for yourself. Live your own life. Don't be dictated to by others. Sorry about that.
Anyway, let's change the subjects because we're going to finish early today because it's really getting windy. Although the wind's really warm.
About, yeah?
The wind is really warm.
Hey. Oh,
oh God! So what's the subject for next week, Ian?
I don't know at the moment.
Oh, you're fired.
No.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's about self-image.
How does it lift at your mood? No, thoughts on why diets fail.
Ooh, that's a good one.
In my heart.
Yesterday, I actually read that today, the 19th of January, is the day most likely to be the day for people stopping their good intentions for the year.
Well, I'm having chicken pot pie tonight.
Right.
Chicken pot pie,
Sounds
which is a lean
Right.
piece of chicken with some mushrooms and peas and a little bit of yogurt. I've made the filling.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to do is to stick a bit of puff pastry on top. I know you shouldn't have puff pastry, but it wouldn't be chicken pot pie if you didn't have puff pastry. It would just be chicken pot. And we don't want that.
Chris, how are you feeling about Tim on his diet? Is he still the same Timmy?
Yeah, of course, he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Am I
you
doing
cannot
well?
feel any effect, any side effects.
No. Apart from the Monday one.
Apart from the Monday one.
Yeah, I think it was down on Monday. I don't know why, because it was the first meetup Monday that I cancelled because of weather, and the weather was horrible, and it got dark. And I thought, and the other thing was, I set up my camera to go live, and I decided to go live on the house Wi-Fi, and it didn't work. And in fact, I got the thing from Google saying you're coming in from somewhere different, and we're blocking your channel and all that. So it actually got put to private, that one, so I deleted it. And then I went with the Afcast, which is this Data DAS one. Well, I mean, they're both Data DAS, but with the external one, and that worked perfectly. So I was just a bit peed off that I was half an hour late and nothing was working. So, but then I had a little bit of a moan. But I quite liked the fact that I was moaning. You know, it was a nice little moan. You know.
You were very feminine there.
It's good. It's good to get it out of your system, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's very feminine. I mean, Christina and I are changing genders, aren't we, kid?
Yeah.
You're becoming the guy.
Oh.
You sit around and do nothing until I call you for dinner, and just lift your feet up while I'm hoovering. Yeah.
Well, that would be a nice story to tell.
Do I? Do I?
You're not moving.
I'm not hoovering. I'm not hoovering. No. We're gonna have to finish, kids, because this wind's just blowing us off the balcony here.
Right. Just before you finish, then,
Yes, sir.
I want to say a thank you to the people that responded to my question last week. I will be putting it all together, and we will be using it as a topic in some of the upcoming shows very shortly. So thanks again, people, for dropping me an email on that. And while I'm speaking about emails, if there's anything at all that you want to do or want us to have a look at, just drop me an email. I'll respond to you. Thanks, people.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you. I just want to say that the email address that Ian's talking about is in the description, and you can get all the details there. You can also go to the details of Juliani's channel, and don't forget to nip over to Juliani's channel and subscribe there, because I know a lot of you have done, but some of you might not have. And Juliani doesn't only just do here, she's got her own channel on YouTube, and she's got a website, and she's also very busy doing her coaching and does live coaching, and also not the translation, we've got the language.
Yes.
Teaching languages. You can learn German, you speak Russian still?
Not yet.
Not yet. And
No.
and Spanish, of course. So if you want to learn any of those languages, you can nip
How
over to
about
Juliani.
a bit language for Scotland? How about, let's see what we can think of something for you, Julie.
Yeah, you can actually learn Scottish with Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got her started.
You have. Yeah.
Good.
You've got to start off with "You knew be having a sale, will you?
Hey, you're no bad.
You knew be having a sale, will you?" I can't do a Scottish accent to save my life.
You're not too bad.
After a few Scotch.
After a few Scotches. Michael Jackson, thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Colin McCabe, evening Tim, the channel been set up, no vlogs as yet, got Rotten Man Flu, got the film of the weekend when I'm human again. So Colin McCabe and Pete and Shell have both started channels. So I think we're spawning the new wave of YouTube channels here. The new wave of YouTube channels. In fact,
welcome to this world.
I think I was instrumental in a lot of people doing that. I mean, I was the person that introduced. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, May's Point. Tim hosting meet on diet. Tim hosting meet on diet. Tim must revise how trying to be political correct for the show. May's Point. I'm not sure. I don't know whether English is your first language there, but I can't work it out. Tim hosting meet on diet. Tim must revise how trying to be politically correct for the show. If you want like a topic for a discussion, just drop it in an email to Ian, and the link is in the description, and we'll see what we can do there. May's Point. Sorry about that if it's just a typo. Darren John's on. Hey, Darren John. I was just about to talk about you. I was saying that I started following you when you were doing your Fit 50 thing, and now you're smashing it and scoffing lots of food. How do you do it, man? How do you do it?
How do they do it?
How do they do it? Yeah, I reckon they don't eat it. I reckon these food vloggers, they just pretend to eat. They don't. I think they go in and then just cut. Right, I'll have a sausage. I cut half a sausage. Thanks for dropping in, Darren.
Listen to the show.
Well, next week we can have some tips on the diet.
Well, I'm not on a diet. I did say that. I'm not on a
Yep.
diet. I have changed my lifestyle. So instead of
Yeah.
drinking, going shopping, coming home, nipping to the pub, having 2 beers, then getting 2 to take home and drink them while I'm cooking, then half a bottle of wine and a brandy, and that every day, I've stopped doing that. And also,
Yeah.
I'm cooking less. In fact, I didn't cook less yesterday. I made 4 portions yesterday, didn't I? Of fried rice and
Yeah,
pork.
but with rice, it's always
Yeah,
really
it's hard.
hard to
It's hard.
measure.
Anyway, so we just had a portion each, and then well, I was going to freeze the rest, but it had egg in it, so I ended up chucking it. So yeah, we're not. I'm changing my lifestyle, and it's working. I mean, I'm feeling a
Good.
little bit better, and I'm getting a little bit slimmer, and I'm down to 18 stone. I never thought I'd be down to 18 stone, but there you go.
And when you start walking again,
Darren
perfect.
John says it's hollow. It's hollow legs. He's got hollow legs. Sarah Childs, DJ, need to speak to you. Need some help on London. Taking my elderly auntie and mum. Where can I go? Sarah Childs, elderly auntie and mum. 3 people, Darren. You got to take care of them. Take care of them. And Anthony's saying good evening all. We're just nearly finished actually. Off the chart, says Darren. Thanks, thought I was in a parallel world after 2 years of this corporate global takeover. Even Michael Jackson's in the house. Exactly. We have we end up with lots. So it's 56 minutes now. We gotta go. It's getting windy, and I already put the oven on, so the oven's been on for ages. And Christina's having a calamansi fit here.
And
Let's
Maze is
just
saying,
solo.
well, Tim, I was saying, if you're hosting show on diet, then you must be politically correct. Just joking. Yes, English is not my first language.
Okay. If you're hosting a show on a diet, you must be politically just okay. May's point. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure where you were going with it, but I knew it wasn't nasty, so I knew you were being nice. Must have been a Chucky egg. A Chucky egg. I haven't heard that for ages. I've never seen it spelt like that. Evening, Tenerife and Dundee. Depends on where London, Sarah, what you're looking for. So Darren and Sarah are... you might have to end up having a chit-chat somewhere else because we're going to finish now. But I'll leave it open as long as I can. What we're going to finish on? Do you want to finish on a different song today?
What have you got? Surprise us.
I'll surprise you, okay? So let's go to Christina's
Here
one.
comes the rain again.
No, I think... let's try this one. That's too short. Oh, here we go. This is for Christina. This is for you, darling. Are you ready to dance?
Yeah.
One of your favourite songs.
Well, my baby.
Oktoberfest.
Yep. Oh my God.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, we go to the beach again.
Okay.
Vamos a la playa.
That's it.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming in tonight. Thank you so much for booking me up on Monday. Today, Balcony Banter, we always talk about love and helping each other, and a little bit political correct. And Freaky Friday, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I'm going to go out. I've decided, so I'll be in a bar somewhere. And don't forget that next Monday we are open for Meetup Monday. If nobody registers on the website at timothydow.com, then we won't come out. But if you do, we will make sure we'll come and see you. Cool dude. This is Tim, Christina, Ian and Juliani in that order for Living with MS in Tenerife and Balcony Banter signing off. Bye!